Yo, what's up, Africans? It's Rez the Ruler. It's another edition of the Leaders Are Readers Challenge, brought to you by What's Up African and Born Royalty Success and Achievement Club. Peace to the God, Leon X. This right here is the book that I'm going to be reading from today. Y'all zoom in on that. Check it out. Jack Canfield's Key to Living the Law of Attraction. And I want to jump into chapter 5 today. Chapter 5 is called Focus on the Positive. Trust me, you might want to take notes. You just need to get the book. Make a conscious decision to focus on the positive. The law of attraction doesn't filter out the information we provide. It doesn't decide what is better for us. We have free will, and we decide where we want to focus our energy and our attention. The universe just reflects it back to us. If we focus our attention on something, either positively or negatively, it will simply respond with more of it. So it's really important to focus on what you do want, not on what you don't want. State your desires in a positive way. Your mind works in pictures. So if you say, I don't want to be mad, you are creating the picture and the vibration of being mad. The universe only receives the frequency of mad and responds to that. The universe only receives the frequency of mad and responds to that. You must focus on the opposite of what you don't want. In this case, it would be a better choice to say, I want to be more loving and accepting of the way things are. Once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you'll start having positive results. Basically, you need to avoid sending mixed signals to the universe and those around you. They will hinder your ability to attract and manifest in a clear and powerful way. For example, when you are against something, you are actually recreating it. You're creating more of the very thing that you want to eliminate. If you are anti-war, think again. The operative word here is war, and that is exactly what you will get more of. A better choice is to be pro-peace. The universe will receive the vibration of peace and respond accordingly. The war on terrorism has created more terrorism. Violence attracts more violence, and love attracts more love. Make this simple change in your life. Make a conscious effort to restructure the way you think and speak, and avoid giving any unnecessary energy to the things you don't want in your life. Whenever possible, avoid subjecting yourself, your thoughts, and your emotions to the negative people and influences in your life. We cannot become what we need to be by remaining what we are. Now be aware that negativity can be very insidious. It sneaks into our lives through the evening news and the daily paper. It is so commonplace that it's almost normal. We have become nearly immune to our daily doses of war, crime, violence, and corruption. Make a stand here. Refuse to give it your attention. Refuse to give it your focus. You have to stop attending to the things that you don't want. Stop talking about them. Stop reading about them. And stop talking about how bad they are. Focus only on what you want to attract more of. Remember, where your attention goes, your energy flows. It's not surprising that most of us have a tendency to phrase things in a negative way, without necessarily meaning to do so. It's simply a bad habit. Remember from this point on to focus only on what it is that you do want. Do this not only with your own internal thoughts, but in your communication with others as well. Try to avoid the use of any limiting or negative language. Every single thought you have and every word you speak sends a message to the universe. You are continually placing your order for your future life experiences. Try replacing your negative messages with positive ones. Instead of thinking, I don't want to be late, think, I want to be on time. Instead of thinking, I don't want to forget, think, I want to remember. Instead of thinking, I can't, think, I'm beginning to. Instead of saying, don't slam the door, say, please close the door gently. Instead of saying your room is a mess, say, please keep your room clean. Instead of saying, stop making so much noise, say, please be a little more quiet. Think about this for a moment. If you tell someone, don't knock that glass over, you'll spill the milk, what is the image that pops into your mind? Naturally, you envision a glass not being knocked over and a puddle of milk. You need to avoid creating the thought, the picture, and the energy vibration of the thing that you don't want. Stay focused on those thoughts and images that are in harmony with what you do want to create in your life. By doing so, you will also avoid implanting the image of what you don't want in the minds of others and in the universal mind. We have a tendency to focus on what we don't want in so many areas of our lives, even when it comes to our own health. Think of how often, when faced with an illness or disease, we become completely preoccupied with the problem and not the desired outcome. We tend to give our focus entirely to the illness and all that it entails, instead of focusing on being healthy. Since what you focus on expands, you want to direct your energy and thoughts to those of being well. Keep your thoughts positive and optimistic, and see yourself as healthy and whole. Your positive energy, thoughts, visualizations, affirmations, prayer, and meditation, combined with whatever medical treatment you choose to seek, will serve to enhance the healing process. Remember, in every aspect of your life, keep your focus as much as possible on what it is that you do want and not on that which you don't want. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, worry about the future, or anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. Think about how much time we typically spend each day discussing our problems and focusing on what's wrong with our lives. From now on, make a commitment to shift your energy and start thinking and speaking in a more positive way. Make it a point to start focusing on what is right in your life. Start paying attention to where your attention is going. You will be surprised to realize just how frequently you think, speak, or act with your focus inadvertently on the opposite of what you really want. Remember, you are always attracting something, so stop attracting what you don't want and start attracting what you do want. Direct your attention only to those things that are worthy of it and that are in direct alignment with your dreams and goals. By the way, it's okay to notice what you don't want. Just use it as a first step in the process of deciding what you do want. And try to get out of the habit of giving it so much of your energy and attention. Think about what you don't want just long enough to help identify what it is that you do want. This will tell you by comparison what it is that you would rather have and help provide you with some clarity. Remember to redirect your focus back to the positive and move on. Become a vibrational match for the future you desire. Focus on the good within yourself and others. Focus on the light and the beauty in your life. The person who sends out positive thoughts activates the world around him positively and draws back to him positive results. All right, kids. that was chapter 5 from Jack Canfield's Key to Living the Law of Attraction. And once again, this is the Leaders Are Readers Challenge. So if this is your first time seeing one of these videos, my name is Rez the Ruler. This was started by me and my partner, King Leon X. We're challenging you to read 1 to 3 pages of a book of your choice on camera. Challenge 5 or more of your friends to do the same. We're sharing knowledge, sharing wisdom, and just sharing a piece of ourselves, really. So let everybody see you. Let everybody see you. Let everybody hear your voice. Throw your hat in the ring. Get involved with this. This is a great challenge. It's a lot easier than dumping ice water on your head too. So like I said, this is a Leaders Are Readers Challenge. Hashtag Leaders Are Readers. Follow our like page on Facebook. Leaders Are Readers Challenge. Shout out to everybody who's already taken part in the challenge. Love you, appreciate you so much. It's Rez the Ruler. Peace, power, y'all. I'm out.